Y'all know I be trying to figure something out. Give me a second. All right. All right. Y'all know I had to get some things in order, make sure the baby good and everything else. But it's Wednesday and we are here. Welcome everybody. This is From the Streets to Glory. I'm Miss Ashley. I'm your good girlfriend, always and forever. This is the Glory family. If you have it, I don't know what happened. I told you I've been clowning. That's why I was a few minutes late. I'm back. Okay. Be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Y'all know StreamYard be clowning sometime. It's working. StreamYard is popping in and out. But whatever. We here. We always gonna be here. Thank you for being here whenever you get here. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. So, um, shit, what happened? Well, I didn't really pay attention to Mama Tina and her gumbo, but we'll talk about that because there's a lot of different theories going on about that situation. It was at the Houston rodeo was I'm back. I'm looking at my phone to see if y'all can hear me when this thing go out because it go out on its own, but it's still there. Go out because it go out on its own. Okay. All right. Let's see. I, I'm gonna give them a second before I start. If not, I'm just gonna have to leave because I'm literally flicking out and flicking in. If you can see, StreamYard talking about my internet is terrible. All right. Let's see. I'm putting a post up saying I tried, just in case it wants to go back out. All right. I'm gonna start. I put a post up saying if it acts up and keep doing it, we just gonna reschedule for tomorrow. We're gonna have to be off our schedule, okay? My apologies. You know the ghetto. All right, let's go ahead and get into it because yeah, that kind of threw me off my thing, and I didn't even smoke, and I'm trying not to, so I'm not gonna let that disturb me. Okay, I don't need anything. Okay, let's get into our fashion segment. This is put it on, put it up. Sorry about the inconvenience. Let's swipe, 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 swipe. Okay, I lied. StreamYard today is not working with me, y'all. Oh, y'all made me sad. No, I'm not. It is what it is and what it's gonna be. I told myself I ain't gonna let nothing stress me out today because it's tried. Uh, all right, let's get into our fashion segment. Okay. Oh, first things first. Okay. Now, Chanel had its official runway show in Paris, and a lot of artists was there, and a lot of celebrities were there. Okay, I really didn't come here for this mesh two piece. I really came here for Tiana Taylor. Okay, now Tiana Taylor, I feel like I'm actually happy that she did something different. I think everything she's been doing has been kind of uh great, but sexy and seductive, what I'm saying, chic. But I like this play on this trench coat. It actually looks like a raincoat. I would really like to know what the material is. And the leopard spots, okay? I like the glasses. I also like when she does her blonde hair every now and then. I think it's exciting. Thank you, Tiana Taylor. Please put it on. I don't feel like it's one of her. She has so many looks. It's not her best one. So, but I like that she switches it up. So we'll leave it at that. We're moving on. You know what type of day it is. But that's the good thing about being here. We family and shit happens, okay? And now I'm not gonna lie, like I don't butcher her name every time. Janae Aiko. Okay, you know Janae Aiko, but I'm probably saying it wrong. Been saying it wrong for about 10 years. But she looks beautiful. She looks very poised. I like the ruching. I like the little peekaboo, and I like the slits. I also like the color. And plus, we haven't seen Janae Aiko for a long time since she broke up with Big Sean. So it's good to see her. She always looking beautiful. I like the middle part in the bust down. I don't know where she was. It looked like she was performing, but she looks beautiful. Thank you, Miss Janae Aiko. I hope I said it right. If not, my bad. Put it on, please. Thank you. Okay, now let's get into Miss Remy Ma. Now, y'all, one thing about Miss Remy Ma, I don't know who be taking her pictures on this iPhone or if she got a little camera crew, but is she gonna make it look like she went and got it done professionally with a photographer every which way time, okay? But Remy Ma been looking good, okay? She's been looking good. I like this short black mini skirt. I also like this jean jacket. I don't mind anytime throw some jean over anything. And I also like the fact that the boots match, okay? Jean with a little bit of leather trimming. I'm not mad at that. Thank you, Remy Ma. You can put it on. And she's been rocking her bob. Thank you. Now, Zendaya. Now, about a week or so ago, y'all know they had a little red carpet with Law Roach, and he kind of spilled the beans and was basically saying that the wedding allegedly has already happened. I do believe it, but we ain't seen the pictures yet, so I'm just gonna say that. And they point out the rings, okay? Now these are my type of rings. My first wedding ring looked like it just was diamonds like this, kind of separated like that. It was real nice, so I really like this. And I look like she's trying to show us that she is married, okay? But she looks good. I like the A on the dress. I like the mini to the long in the back. And sometimes I really don't like that because it can get kind of costumey. But Zendaya does it well. You know, Law knows what he's doing. I appreciate the black belt, even though she has on all the white. I love the collar on this. I can't tell if it's a long collar or is that the front of the shirt just open like that. But it might be the collar because it looks like the cuffs are the same way. She looks beautiful. I never seen Zendaya do it bad. Now I didn't like that last little raunchy cover that she did in that book with all that white on her face. So it was somebody with her. But anyway, I like it. Put it on. Thank you. All right. And see, that's what I mean about Tiana Taylor, okay? The switching it up, okay? Now, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous gown. And if you've been here, we talked about Schiaparelli a lot. And I think it's good for us to see us in it because I think that we can't imagine it because it's so unique, you know. So this is gorgeous. I love the feathers. I love the shine of it. I like this little bedazzled thing where her belly is and the fit of the bust. It looked like it's made into it, and I like the strap. So that's that. Of course, Tiana Taylor did a great job, and I like that she also used the earrings like the model. Okay, sometimes it's perfect the way it is, and I don't mind. Okay, she looks great. Thank you, Tiana Taylor. Put it on. All right. And the perfect look for Miss Kerry Washington. She said it herself. If she said, I believe it. I like Kerry Washington very, very much. And I think she looks good. I like when people do see through lace and it doesn't come off trashy, you know. And I think these are actually, no, it's a skirt. I thought this was shorts or pants at first. See, it looked like a pants. If it's a pants, it's even better. Okay. If it's a dress, it's fine too. But if it's a pants, it just bumped it up a different level. Okay. Thank you, Kerry Washington. All right. Okay. Queen Latifah wearing Jenny. Okay. I like this throw. It's giving what do the Asian people wear? The you know what I mean. But I like the look on it. I like this pin skirt, mermaid at the bottom skirt that's going with it. She actually looked like she's gotten a little bit smaller. I don't know if it's just a jacket, but I like how it's cinched in the middle. I think this would be a great fit for anybody. And the color is marvelous. Thank you, Queen Latifah. Put it on. All right. And then we got Jordan Childs. Now, if you don't know Jordan Childs, she's the Olympic winner who does the floor and the beam, the walking beam. She do that. But remember, she won the bronze and then they wanted to take it back. And I think she won it back. Okay. So I don't want to say nothing wrong. Like I don't care for her. I really do like her as a girl. But I do not like this gown on her. If I saw the model coming down the runway, I think I would assume too, like, this is beautiful. I love it. And I love the little peekaboo side. But it's just, the fit is just funky to me on her. I don't know if the black line needs to come down on the waist like the model or what. But that piece right there is just doing too much. I think and then with strong girls, they can get kind of bulky at times. And I think this was just a sleeker dress, and you can see it kind of scrunch right there. And I'm sure it's because she got hips and muscles right there. If you're paying attention, let me see if I can circle it so y'all can pay attention. But she's a beautiful girl. Makeup looks great. Hair looks great. But I do not like this gown. I'm going to ask you to put it up, please. Thank you. Tony Ward 2024. Okay? And I don't mind when you go back, you know. But one of our favorites, Miss Kimora Lee Simmons, which I do love. I wish I could keep up with the new reality show that she has, especially being one of the ones that was around when she was doing Baby Fat and they first came out with their reality show. But as of right now, I just don't have the time. Okay. But I like this silk. This shirt is like a silk. It's a dress. I think it's marvelous. I think it's so many things you could do with it. I like the layering of the jewelry. I like the high boot that she makes sure you see in this cutoff jacket. Kimora Lee looks great. She's at Ming Lee's show. Good for Ming Lee, because you know that's all she want to do is model. That's the other daughter. I wanted to see if we had a picture of her. There she go. No, that's her mama. Don't she look good? That's Kimora Lee. Okay. I thought that was Ming, but I guess she's on the runway. Or is this Ming? I don't know which daughter this is, okay? She went to see one of them, but we here for her, not the daughter, okay? Thank you, Kimora Lee. Put it on. Okay. And then we have Metro Booming. Now, Metro Booming is a St. Louis native just like me. Okay. He is dressed up. I know. He is dressed up, okay? He put on a leather, okay? It made it a little fancier, okay? Now, Metro Boomin, you always look like this, and you're a very handsome man. We know you're a producer. I want you to do more than just make beats, even though they was hating on you, okay? Okay. But sir, now I don't have no problem. You know, I like my streetwear on my grown men too, but I like you got to be able to switch it up. You are at Paris Fashion Week. You know what I mean? This is the time just to get out of your bubble, do something different, wear something different. Okay, so as of right now, I'm gonna say I love you. You know, I'm biased to my St. Louis people, but yeah, put it up. Okay, Metro Boomin, I love you. I want to see you in a nice little tux or something. Okay, take the scarf off, put your hair down, put it up, something. All right, and then Tyler popped up. Okay, we did talk about Tyler the other day. Tyler has 2 for 2. Okay. Now, she's not going to get a 3 for this, but I like the creativity of it. Okay. Now, this is actually like a tattoo. I think, you know, when you're a kid, you know how you buy the tattoos and you stick them on, you wet it a little bit. That's kind of what this is. It seemed like it's a snake's print, but it's a great idea. I think she looks good. It's unique. I mean, you can do a bunch of prints and wear it. Now, you big titty girls, okay? You consider that when you want to do stuff like this. But nonetheless, I think it's cool. I think it's fun. It's something new. You know, I don't know who else has done it, but I haven't seen it, so I appreciate it. It looks good. Thank you, Tyler. You get a 2 for 2. Okay. And Miss Shirley Ralph, yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. She is mother. She is to be respected. I don't care what she wear, even though she's always a 10. Now let's get not get it twisted just because we love her that she doesn't be putting on, okay? Every single time. I love the fit of this dress. I actually love where it's cut at a little bit past her knees. And I like how these little this little petal, it looks like petal, you know. I think it's beautiful. I don't know what you call it, but I think it's great. I appreciate it. You look darling. You look divine. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Shirley Ralph, put it on. Ugh. Now, this is Miss SVU herself. And I mean, I feel like she part of the family. We've been watching her forever and basically every episode. But this white washes her out a lot. And it's a little wrinkly. It looks too cottony, like it needs to be a mixed fabric or something. The fabric is real wrinkly. Like she sit down and that's what it looked like happened. But no, and I don't like this pasted on peekaboo in the white. I need the best part of this outfit is the shoe. Thank you for the shoe. Thank you for the shoe. But put it up. Okay. And that's that on that. All right. Oh, y'all, what a day. Cora. Hi, Cora. Let your boomer know. My stream was messed up and then it just erased everything, y'all. We finna get into our stories, but y'all gonna have to walk with me tonight because I gotta open up every single tab that I usually do before the show, of course. But so give me like 1 minute in between everything. I love y'all. This is the time to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out, though. Okay? Here we go. Look, I'm learning how to move these little fat fingers. Now, first things first, I don't know if you guys have heard, but they are saying that they might have to be on the lookout in California from Iran because they're getting all type of stuff saying that they might do a drone strike. And I know that a lot of us have just been lollygagging thinking that this war is between them and we ain't got nothing to do with it. But when they cross, we have to be considerate that anything could happen. Okay, we got a lot of family and friends in California, so this is important. I think we should keep up with it. Okay, so This is what they saying. I'm gonna listen to the news. Y'all listen to it with me, okay? Let's get her to say it. It says prayers up. FBI warned police departments that Iran planned to retaliate against the U.S. with surprise drone attacks on California after recent strikes. Now, nobody has reached or hit U.S. soil since Pearl Harbor. Okay, so I know it's like okay, we know that it'll be real hard to get over here, but they don't want us. We don't need to be naive about it either, though. You know, and all this shit going on, you never know who working with who and for what reason. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust us or them. Okay.
In drone attacks on our homeland, a new alert reviewed by ABC News revealing Iran's aspirations to conduct a surprise attack specifically against unspecified targets in California. The FBI saying it's warned police departments across the Golden State now of strikes by unmanned aerial vehicles or drones as tensions rise in the Middle East. Let's get straight to our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Kontersky. Aaron, what are you learning?
We've reviewed an alert that came within the last couple of weeks, Kira, just recently from the FBI to law enforcement agencies up and down the California coastline, warning that Iran is aspiring now to perhaps launch some kind of a retaliatory attack on the U.S. mainland using drones on the West Coast. The alert that we reviewed said an uncorroborated report suggested that unidentified Mexican cartel leaders had authorized attacks using drones carrying explosives, so they know that capability exists. And this separate alert that we've reviewed, Kira, says that Iran has those same kinds of aspirations. So the U.S. has broadly known for some time that drones could be deployed against the homeland. We know that Iran has been using drones significantly in this 12-day-old war with the United States. That's what killed the first 6 U.S. service members in this war. But now the FBI is specifically warning police agencies in California along the Pacific coastline that Iran is aspiring to use them to attack in the West.
So why California? Why the West?
Good question. And that's not exactly clear, but perhaps there's thought that Iran has these things pre-positioned on ships that are still in international waters or that could float through international waters. We know that we've previously reported, Kira, on Iran's desire to perhaps activate sleeper cells in the United States, although that...
Okay, all the rest of that, but I don't see... I just hate... It's so much propaganda going on and we can't trust our own government. Don't strike me. Look. But we can't judge. We can't trust our own government. Like how? Okay, y'all can't detect the drones, or I don't know. And then half of it saying that they already known. What? I don't know. What? Only thing that I hope is that it doesn't happen. California is one of our biggest states, and it's a lot of people there. But I don't think. God forbid. I don't think that if they did hit the U.S., I don't think it's just going to be California. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, it would make sense, which we would hate to hear it, for them to hit the bigger cities like California, D.C., New York, knocking on wood, God forbid. But that's just realistic. I mean, it's so much war stuff going on that we hearing it, we ain't hearing it. Some people have telling us the news and have not telling us the news. But those who are in California, just be aware. If anything weird happened, just have a plan. Make a plan, okay? To get out, I mean, to have, have batteries, have stuff. I don't know. The doomsday shit never, I always was like, yeah, that shit might not never happen, but hey, at this point, I don't know. We didn't ever think we'll be at war with Iran. They've been talking about going to war with Iran since the 90s, okay, for us, Israel and stuff like that. And we always been on their time. So that means that kind of meant like us too. But that's just a heads up. And then, of course, the California governor.
So as it relates to broader concern, as it relates to drone strikes, we've been aware of that information. We've been working collaboratively through the SOC, which we established right after the war began, the State Operations Center, working with the Office of Emergency Service, but also working locally to make sure we transmit any information that we have received. And we're aware of that, which has been reported, I think, by ABC 7. We're aware of that information, and we transfer that information in real time.
Okay, all he's saying is we aware. Hopefully they come back tomorrow in a few hours and have some type of plan, or you know what I mean? They used to go on TV and tell you something like, if this happened, you can go. If something happened, just know we already know these motherfuckers is not gonna help, okay? It will be chaos, okay? We looking at them people over there and they run. It's too much. It's too much. I don't do the political stuff. That don't mean that I don't want to keep us informed, Glory family. But this is what they said today. That's all. That's it. That's that on that. I'm going to move on. California, watch out. Cora, tell your daddy, watch out. Okay? You know they in California. Okay. Now, next things know, like I said, with the Houston rodeo and everybody being there, Mama Tina, that's what they call her, Tina Knowles, made some gumbo. Okay. So I didn't think none of it. Okay. She made some gumbo. Everybody think they can make gumbo. Now, I wouldn't assume that my gumbo is going to be as good as somebody Creole or from Louisiana, you know what I mean, or from New Orleans, but we all say we making gumbo. So let's get into that because they've been giving her a run for her money. Let me take this off her. We still on Metro Boom. Okay. So Mama Tina's gumbo. We're going to take a walk with Mama Tina's gumbo because they've been giving her hell. So this is 5 days ago. Mama Tina said, having so much fun at the Houston rodeo in the booth with Mama Tina's gumbo. So as you can see, everybody coming because she Beyonce mama, okay? And they want to see if they can get a glimpse of something or somebody, and plus see her too. But it was packed. The lines was out the door. Plus, all the influencers wanted to do a review. It was a lot of good reviews, and there was a lot of bad reviews, okay? Now, okay, this just her. This was just her. Now, first conspiracy is that she's making a witch's brew, okay? They is running Mama Tina up. They said, the New Orleans people were saying it's too watery. Some people said the color was right, the other color wasn't right. Then some people were saying. Then I saw there was some shrimp. What's at the bottom of the shrimp, Cora? What you call those? The shells. This lady was eating hers, and she had like 6 shrimp, and every one she pulled out had shells on it. Okay. Now I can't eat shells and some of that stuff on the seafood because we know how that means it's dirty, that you didn't clean it. Okay. Now the shell don't mean that, but people eating gumbo, they don't want to pick the shells out of it. Okay. So we're going to assume that was just a mistake from an amateur. She said that she's partnered with, I think, 2 other people. Okay. And one thing that I said, it seems like it's not consistent. Like you can, like when you see it, it always look different. Okay. So I'm going to let this young lady talk because I don't not believe her. But here we go with the witch's brew. Okay.
You know, it's good. It's good.
I can't wait to try it.
So I'm so excited for Mama Tina's gumbo. Every year, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo introduces new foods to tantalize our taste buds. This year, it is the debut of Mama Tina's gumbo. We are excited to try it, and we hope you will be too. And right now, we have Miss Tina Knowles here to talk to us about this. Hey, Miss Tina.
Hi.
Okay, so tell us what is in this famous gumbo.
Well, we have 2 types. One is chicken and sausage, and the other is seafood. That's the deluxe. That's my favorite. The gumbo is so flavorful. It is cooked for 16, 18 hours, just simmered to perfection. We haven't had one person.
And they talking about that. The people from New Orleans said, if you cook it for 16, 18 hours, it's going to be drained. I don't know why you would need to cook gumbo for 16, 18 hours. If you really think about it, the food that's in there, it's not long time food. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's just not long time food. It's great seasoning. seafood fast, okay? Some chicken, some sausage. I mean, that's about it that I know that go in there. I mean, if you start putting beef and stuff in there, then you're getting beef stew, okay? And that's what a few people said it tastes like, but I don't know what 16 to 18 hours a gumbo can be doing, okay? I think she was just talking.
Person not to say that it was delicious. That's pretty amazing. Have you had it?
I have not had yours yet, but we're gonna fix that.
Yes.
So, are you actually making this gumbo for everybody out here? You're the one putting in the hours to create this.
Well, I have two
Well.
partners, two young partners, and they had the most delicious gumbo. They brought it for my book tour. And so their recipe was delicious. So I put all of my Louisiana touches and my family recipe little tricks in there.
So basically, you took his recipe, you put your name on it, you gave him a little money and put something on it, allegedly, okay? Or you stole it, but it wasn't original. Because if your recipe was was good, why would you use his? Okay? I don't know.
And combined it, and now it's like a hybrid of.
It just never seemed like the Knowles and Beyonce and them create anything. Now they can make something better. I'm talking about Beyonce for us music or something like that, but it's nothing that's original. Nothing that it seemed like they always get it from something. And I'm saying anybody can cook gumbo, but I feel like you just starting. I wouldn't want to say we all partners if we all wasn't right here. But I don't know who this young man is in a cowboy hat in the back, but
All right, the biggest thing here, though, we've seen on social media, people want to get to the gumbo.
They do.
What do they need to know about finding you out here on the ground?
We are in the kids section, and we are by this big Ferris wheel right here.
Okay, perfect. My last question, is there any way we can get this for people at ABC 13? I'm being selfish now.
We'll send some over. Y'all gotta come taste it. Though.
no, that look a little watery. And they would say, like it ain't got no grease on the top.
True.
Now here's our TikTok conspiracy. She is not the only one who said this, but I'm gonna let her finish first. Come on, dramatics.
Y'all better not eat that gumbo.
It's too late.
Y'all better not eat that gumbo. Her and her daughters are witches. Jay-Z is a warlock.
And that's the point, because I believe it.
Okay, strike one, they gave us.
Now, this is a New Orleans lady. Now, okay, she's a New Orleans girl, tried by Matima's gumbo. So she said, first things first, we do not eat crackers with gumbo, okay? Look, I'm one of the visitors. I'm going to come, you give it to me, it's good, I'm eat it. I didn't know crackers didn't go with it, okay? I use a little cracker to slop up a little bit of anything, as you, okay?
Crackers with it. We don't eat crackers with our gumbo in New Orleans when it's and I know it's not supposed to be New Orleans gumbo, it's supposed to be Louisiana style something.
Okay.
The color looks good. It smells okay.
But you see how it looked different? And it's not the light because it was daylight over there. Other top, it was a little bit browner, muddier looking, and this is a little bit more red, like more like the Creole and the all them seasonings that's usually red like that. So that's what I mean about the consistency. I can tell. You know what I mean? Like this don't look like I want what she had. Make mine look like hers look.
Let's see. It's a lot of other stuff other than seafood though.
Just like
Okay. It's not nasty, but it tastes like beef soup.
okay.
This is not gumbo at all. I hate to say that, but it's not. Not New Orleans style, at least. Sorry, Mama Tina. Okay,
And New Orleans people, chime in. Is it if it tastes like beef stew? Is it beef stew, or y'all just gonna chunk it up to your region is different? I try to make things close to the original, to where it come from as possible. You know what I mean? I know we sugarcoat and throw our little stuff into it, but where the beef stew flavor come from?
Wait till the end.
And then here we go. Now we got a man who had it. Now she been cooking it for 16, 18 hours. Now this man had the gumbo. He said he liked it. Then he got sick.
I don't care how good it is. Not for this little thing. Yeah.
Okay, because when they said $25, I was like, for what? $25? Now it could have been. It's some bigger things. I understand, especially for the one that's not seafood. Now, if you want to do seafood, 25, but I was like, you gonna make the other one 25, 22? But okay.
It's good though. It's good. It's pretty good, Mama Tina. Yeah. I just ate some Mama Tina gumbo with rodeo. And look.
$25.
I'm sorry.
Now this man done threw up. He ain't even left the rodeo yet. He said he don't know if it was spoiled or what. And I believe him because I know you wouldn't want to slander nobody because shit, they got the money to sue you. But he ate the food and it didn't sit right with him, okay? I don't know. But it was a trending thing.
Okay, Mama Tina.
Everybody was on there talking about this gumbo, the haters and the people that told the truth.
Tina.
I appreciate the people that told the truth because you know a lot of influencers came out to taste it, okay?
Miss Tina Knowles, Beyonce mama. We all love you, baby. But it don't take no 16 to 18 hours to make no goddamn gumbo. I know you from Delcom, New Iberia area, baby, and you need to remember your roots. It don't take no 16 to 18 hours to make no gumbo, baby. What kind of meat you got in there?
And that's what I was saying. I was like, shit, everything in there is fast food. Not, just fast as in it don't take hours, okay? It probably was tough by then. But thank you for sitting with me, y'all, and walking with me. But we got a couple of more stories. I'm not going to lie, this day kind of threw me off and then come in and StreamYard acting a fool. I told you it was StreamYard because you see it's acting right now. I start putting in what they say. Did it act right? No. Try again. I had to try again 3 times. But I got another story for y'all. Now, I usually don't get into the girls' beef, but EJ Johnson sat down with Carlos King. Shout out to Carlos King, okay? The king of reality. But he sat down with Carlos King and he was just giving basically his run through of what his preference is in LGBTQ. I don't really understand. I tried to listen to it a few times, and I also think that Carlos was confused too. So let's get into it. I'm gonna let y'all hear from. This is one of the ones you gotta hear so you can try to understand. Okay. So, wait. Did I start you too early?
Honestly, that is ultimately what got the show picked up.
Okay, we're gonna have to start it again. But Carlos King said, did you and your sister were y'all they was either fighting over the same guy or the same guy liked them or they was trying to get with the same guy? One or the other. It was just a few seconds. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let EJ finish. And shout out to EJ because I can tell you got some type of feminizing surgery done because we know EJ used to look like her daddy, okay, completely.
But also, in terms of the gender and sexualities and stuff like that, it was very important because that happens. Mm-hmm. I don't attract gay men and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing. Tell me more about.
So you saw Carlos King, he confused, but go ahead. She gonna explain it.
That. I think like if you ask any of the girls, like they'll tell you the same.
Yeah.
And I think they're just labels. That's why like I don't care what, like I'm dating someone. I'm like, I don't care what you identify as or what you call yourself, as long as you're happy being who you are. But to be honest, it's like that's why I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to, gay things because it's like the men that I attract are not there. And also like they're like, they're kind of like wave you off. You're just like, oh, that, hey girl, like, it's not like you're not in here like the rest of us are. It's just, it's always, but I never really understood it until now, because before, when I would go and I just was like, there's something about this room. It's like, it's almost like they don't want me here. Like, I'm not really in it here because I'm not presenting as a man. I'm not presenting in that way.
And to be
And she's talking about being at the gay club.
Clear, the gay community room.
Yeah.
Of your own community. Yeah.
But it's not like a shameful thing, or just like, oh, they're mean to me. But it's like, these are not my men in terms of attraction. Now, if I'm just going to have a kiki, sure. But like, these are not the men that are interested in me in that capacity. I do that when I go to the straight rooms.
So
I'm gonna let him finish. But so I was thinking, so is it gay men who could you say a gay man who is straight presenting? Okay, because that'll be something new. I never heard of it, but that's how I put it together, because we know a lot of with the new LGBTQ, it's a presenting thing. Like, you could be one thing, but you can also say, but such and such presenting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The new kids on the block got new stuff, and that's why I say presenting. So it's like, are you gay, but you're straight presenting? This is me assuming. So to me, basically a bi man, okay? Because if you say he's straight, that means he has some type of connection with a woman, or date women, or got children, or something that makes you assume that he's straight, because that's why I said straight presenting, okay? And it'll be different if she was like, I date bi men, okay? This word gets confused, and it's like, it's the making up stuff. But I'm not naive to the little bickering and shade that the trans girls and the butch queens and the gay boys have against each other. Because I'm not even going to say against each other, but they do have a way about it. And I can't say it because I've been there. I've seen it forever in my life, okay? But like, I've had gay friends that date men, and they say, well, let's say straight presenting, because I like that, because that kind of explains, okay, that date men that aren't feminine, but they did seem like it was kind of disgusting to date a trans person. You know what I mean? Or they would say, if I want a man, I'm gonna get a man. Now, gay people treat each other away too. They don't never have them conversations, okay? But I done been a fly on the wall in a couple of room sessions, okay? So I do understand that, but EJ is confusing people. And I think even the gay community, I think even Carlos was like, what? You know what I mean? Because she was saying, I don't date basically gay people like that. And like that, I mean feminine or flamboyant or dress a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Because all gay people don't put on wigs, and all gay people don't wear lipstick, okay? And just because you are gay wearing lipstick and hair does not mean that you want to be trans. So it's a lot of connecting the dots. But this is something new that I knew about, that I think a lot of the women didn't know about. And of course, in the comments, they are going off, you know what I'm saying, making it like, this is what I'm talking about, and they just trying to compete with us, and do. I would assume that you date a man that's straight presenting, that just means that he's bisexual, or he has some type of woman, or date women, or did before you, okay? So it's all bi to me. If you do both, you're bi, okay? Bye, child, but finish.
So has it always...
And if you're confused, I'm confused. I got some gay friends. Y'all come and tell me, explain something to me if I'm saying it wrong or I'm getting out of turn, because my gay friends are older. we've been friends and hanging out since 1819. No, I do not use the F word, and I do respect everybody's pronouns. That don't mean I gotta believe everything. That's not my business. It's yours, okay? All respect. But I'm gonna use gay men who's straight presenting, okay? Assuming by me.
Always been that way for you in terms of when it comes to men? Has it always been what some people consider the straight guy always being the one that would approach you?
Or somebody who, has been intimate and dating, women for most of their life, or like up until then, for sure. Absolutely, it has always been that way, but now
that sounds delusional. Or dating women up until then. See, I feel like you setting yourself up for some type of heartbreak, because I don't understand if you don't understand, and a lot of us might not understand. Okay, it's some stuff you just not gonna understand, and people gonna present and do things depending on who they want at the time. Okay, he might be acting straight or whatever, and get with his boys and punk out. Let's be for real. We know how they go. Or he get to the gay club or go and hang out with their friends, and he a whole different person. So let's not be fooled about presenting, because people can present a lot of shit, okay? And EJ's a little younger too. So, and one thing about being in the scene, I'll say, is that you learn a lot, okay? And that part of you not being in the scene, not saying you gotta go to the gay club, but being around the rest of the community, like I said, you learn a lot, and you will know, like, don't let nobody convince you talking about, oh, I'm just this way until now I'm this way. But I guess.
Oh, it's like even more so now that I definitely present in more of a feminine way. Because also, like, it's like my...
Okay, because you got some feminine face done, okay? This face that got real soft.
energy is that.
Okay. I want y'all to hear the beginning first about the sister. Come on, play.
One of the biggest storylines on your spinoff was, you and your sister liking the same guy.
Honestly, that is ultimately what got the show picked up.
So now I need to see. Did y'all like the same guy? Who liked him first? Where did he come from? Okay? Or were you just being messy? Or was sister being messy? But then that's the point, like, even if I'm straight, I don't want to like or mess with nobody who like my sister or friend. But to each his own.
But also, in terms of the gender and sexualities and stuff like that.
Okay, we're not going to go back over that part. But that was just something that came up, and we should have it popped up, and yeah. So what'd you say? So he likes to, and see, that's what I mean, because that's all that people start, saying. And also, too, we know how niggas lie. And not saying that they all niggas, but white men lie too. They be having a whole different family, 2 families, and it'll still be messing with you. You know what I mean? Are these straight presenting mans out in the open with you? Will we see them on the show with you, dating you publicly? I just want to know. And you still trans and bisexuality is part of the community, and it means what it means. If you telling me that the man was dating a woman up to now and such, he got some bisexual traits, okay? I don't know. You girls and guys, get in here. You let me know. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and all that good stuff. Now, this next part that we finna get into. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and Cora, I'm glad you freaking here, girl. Okay, because this basketball stuff is next level. Now, I'm not gonna say. See, I don't be watching the game. My best friend Cora, she watched the game. She keep up with everything. She got all the apps. But I know it's a big thing because it's Kobe Bryant, okay? So what I'm getting from it, okay, what I do know is Bam Adebayo, okay, because I went through a few things to make sure, got 83 points in his last game. Kobe Bryant has held the record with 81 points. So you know how the Kobe Bryant fans are. Okay, if Kobe not being here, he wasn't able to do more. But they basically saying that they don't. Some people not respecting it because they saying 40 some points was free throws. Basically, all the points that Kobe made was him making baskets, buckets, and threes. And half of yours are free throws. So it's like it's given to you. Not saying that this is the case. And look, I'll just be in the kitchen making the food while the guys watch the game. I'll be paying attention, but I'm going to just go through what I know. Okay. What I'm finding out. When Cameron had said something, I'm like, okay, so this is a big thing. Niggas finna clown. Okay. So let's do a quick walkthrough. Okay. I know y'all don't want to hear sports from some females, but it's some females that love sports, like my dog. Okay. Now this is the big game. Okay. That everybody was excited for, and they was counting. Okay.
82 points. Mama,
we just beat Kobe's
the second highest scoring game in NBA history, second only to Wilt Chamberlain's.
And I take it back. Thank you, NBA, because it say Wilt had 100, Kobe was second, he had 81, and now Bam has second place. Okay.
100-point game in Hershey, Pennsylvania, against the New York Knicks when he was playing for Philadelphia. $83 points.
Yep, I said let me play it, upset a few niggas one more time, okay? So basically they saying that they on Bam head. You know, the Kobe fans are fanatics, okay? No shade, I love Kobe as much as the next black person, but some of us are next level, and he deserves it, okay? So, but Cameron on Bam, I'm just going to call him Bam, on Bam's 83-point performance. He says the man shot 43 free throws. You better get 83 points, okay? Basically. So they like, it don't count. Y'all compete at different levels, but that's on everything, okay? Especially the new generation, they do get a little easier, okay? The older generation had to play harder, okay? So it get easier and easier for every generation, so it's easier for them to get them scores.
Shot 43 free throws. The fuck is, what are we talking about here? You shot 43 free throws. Duh. You should have 81. Fuck is your 83 or whatever it is. This is not a real stat. This is not Michael Jordan 66. This ain't even. And don't get me wrong, Kobe with the 81. I'm not saying I give him credit, but even that game, he shot all the shots. If you watch that Kobe,
now he finna shade Kobe just a little bit, just a heads up, so y'all don't be beating me up or y'all go there and be Cameron up, okay? He finna shade Kobe a little bit. I'm gonna let him finish it, and I'm gonna say one more thing about that.
One game, I was sitting there like, so you're not gonna pass to nobody. I'm a Kobe fan, but I'm like, come on, bro. It just got to the point where the crowd seen he had 60 and 70, and they just kept shooting. It wasn't within the real basketball game to me. It just got to the point like, Gad, just see what you can do. So I'm not ever discrediting Kobe because I haven't seen Kobe score 50, 60 a few times within a real game. Not saying that game where 81 wasn't real, but you shoot 43 free throws on the win.
Okay, so you is kind of hated because if you see Kobe hit 50 or 60 by itself and him hitting 20 more, 23 more without passing the ball, you hating a little bit. And I'm going to say this. One thing I learned about Kobe that people might not pay attention is if you're not playing good or you're not being 100%, Kobe not going to pass the ball to you. He's going to make all the points. He try to pass the ball, but people be lacking. And then he just not a loser. So he like, forget it. I'll take it. I'll make the points. And I think that's what's happening in that 81-point game, okay? Because like you said, we already know. But that's Cameron. You know, he going to put a little sugar on it.
Was a state tanker. Anthony Davis ain't even show up after he got traded. He said, I'm hurt for the rest of the season, diagnosed himself. I don't know if Trae Young even got in the motherfucking court yet since he's been there. I don't know what the Wizards are doing. Mo, what I'd advise you is this. Do not go back and watch that.
Corey, you mad at Cameron? You mad at him? You know you love that. Look. So how you feel about that? Do you respect the 83 points? Okay, you are a respected basketball watcher. Okay. Cameron, shut up. He made 83 points. Period in one game. Congratulations, Bam. Okay. This is somebody who really, really watched the game and can tell you every player who going, who, what they got. And I just be like, He said he broke Kobe record, and that is it. What he's supposed to do? I don't know. Okay, let me give you a few more though, because they is still on their ass. And I thought it was funny how everybody was making these little skits and shit about Bell.
Hello?
Hey, bitch ass nigga, don't even worry about it. There's gonna be a World War III or not, nigga. You down today.
Hey, who is this, bro? Get the fuck off my phone, bro.
Yeah, alright.
They said how Bam was after dropping 83 points.
Hello?
Wait. Please let me catch Will Chamberlain. I know I can get him.
Hey, y'all stop playing on my phone.
But I thought you were giving out free records.
Nigga, hey, we gonna be hooping next time. Stop playing on my phone, man.
Y'all leave Bam alone. Okay, then Katie put his 2 cents in.
Quarter, he got 70. Congratulations to Bam. I know how much work he puts in. I looked at the stat sheet. It's pretty crazy. 40 shots, 40 free throws, 23.
Wait a minute.
That takes a lot of stamina, man.
Wait a minute. Shout out to my dog. Okay, what you say, Cora? You said records are meant to be broken. Yes, they are. Okay? Yes, they are. We need people to be great. I just wanted to read it out loud because I like that was a good one. Records are meant to be broken. Look at you,
a lot
Fancy.
of energy to go out there and put those shots up, but also make them and set a record and surpass Kobe as the second highest scoring player in the history of the game. I mean,
it's just saying it. You know, niggas don't like to hear that. Kobe is basketball, royalty, luxury, legend. And then the way he passed, rest in peace, we love you forever, was just so that it's like, don't ever disrespect him, even though Bam's not disrespecting him, but people feel that way. Ha ha.
I mean, damn. Congrats to him. Huge accomplishment. Something we're going to be talking about forever.
Okay. And there you go, Nick Young and them. So all the guys are talking. I didn't hear Joe yet. I didn't hear Nightcap yet. So, you know, I know everybody got their 2 little extra shit. I'll be waiting. And I think Dwayne Wade said something or something.
Hey,
basketball.
D-Wade switched his nail polish about 10 times yesterday, man.
Hey, that's crazy.
You passed my record.
You
That
made
nigga
that
started rolling over. He started rolling over his nail polish.
What color did he go
You
to?
broke my record.
What color did he go to? What color did he go to?
Scratching his nails and shit. Like, ah!
He talking about Dwayne Wade done switched his nail polish 10 times yesterday.
I can't deal with this shit.
What color did he go to? What color?
D-Wade, friend of Gil's Arena, big supporter of the show. Shout out
D-Wade.
D-Wade. Okay.
Don't do my dog like that. And on. Like I said, then his girlfriend was there. You know, they made a big thing because Aja, if I'm saying it right, she's a great player too, okay? And y'all can't, they got a team right now, okay? She play basketball, he play basketball. She one of the great ones in women, he one of the great in men. They ready to beat your ass, okay? I don't know.
Ain't no buzz, and he want to be out. He 45. Take your ass in the house.
So I don't, Bam, a response to Dwayne Wade. What did Coach Spo respond to Dwayne Wade? Everybody responded to Dwayne Wade, but I didn't see what Dwayne said. Dwayne said there's not a buzz about the Heat. He felt a certain way about it. Dwayne is something, but I didn't hear it.
But you think this could help? First of all, this man talking about ain't no buzz and he want to be out. He 45. Take your ass in the house. But you know, he's just, I don't know what he's trying to do. Actually, like I don't know if he's trying to like rile us up or like he got to understand we went through COVID. It's a different time. But all that said, I feel like it's a lot of buzz tonight.
What I am gonna say is I understand y'all feeling like that, but at the same time, I don't think it's fair that you guys get to basically shit on his little accomplishment. I call everything little, so it's not little. But what y'all gonna do? Let him have it. You know what I mean? What he was supposed to celebrate it, and nobody. I mean, he's supposed to happen, and nobody celebrated or speak on it. The stats are the stats, like Horvath said. Records are meant to be broken. Okay. Now, I like that though. That's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna do one more story and then we out of here, Pooh. This day tried it, but these little girls who was planning to I guess unalive a schoolmate or somebody and was in the back of the car laughing. But what I can say is about that, one thing we do know is cry now, laugh later. I mean, or is it laugh now, cry later? I'm going backwards, but I'm just getting it. The little girl, here she go. Here they go in the back of the car. Just said, just stupid. 2 teen girls laughing are being arrested on attempted murder charges after authorities say they plan to unalive a classmate to create a blood bond with Sandy Hook shooter and resurrect him from the dead. At least it wasn't a school shooting. This is what the kids are saying. Now check them out.
There was a tip showing. Did you not see it? Someone tipped.
He fucking snitched.
I don't know why I wouldn't tell the police he put the tip though.
Huh?
Police, he did a tip though. Because it was an anonymous tip, but I was just assuming it was by the writing.
Yeah.
Just like
it was.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. But I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? Fuck you!
So they complaining about the people who gave the tip out. So they figuring out it was some of their friends because you know they kids. They only down about 15, 14, like I knew. And they telling people and they throwing a fit because they got told on.
God.
Yeah, I got shown the tip and it was like, my friend, 15-year-old named he goes by Jimmy, is planning to kill some dude. Yeah, and it was like, I don't really remember their real name, but I think it was Isabel. Yeah, it was spelled wrong too. So.
God, just such a fucking snitch.
That's immediately what I thought when I saw that fucking.
But that's the point of them acting like it's literally nothing. Like, some of y'all kids are really oblivious, and I think that's because a lot of y'all shelter them from, like, real shit, like people really getting hurt, kids really getting shot unalived in schools and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I really don't know what to say about these 2 young girls, but one thing I can tell you, if you're a kid and you watching this anything or 18 and older, they treat women in prison. They treat them the same way they treat men. Okay. Just remember that. They treat them the same way, okay? Especially when you coming in young, vulnerable like that, and you think you tough, okay? Like I said, laugh now, cry later. This is one of them situations, okay? So, listen to your children. Check on what they watching. Hurt their little feelings and go through their text messages, even if they want to throw a fit, because, you know, for that 14, 15 range where they think they big, you know what I mean? And they supposed to get some privacy, okay? These are the situations that let you know that, okay, you can't just be so loose. I know a lot of us are trying to put a lot of the old ways and trauma and stuff. They call everything trauma. Can we talk about that? Somebody hurt your feelings, said something wrong to you. Your mama used to talk to you like this. It's a trauma. I'm traumatized. No, sometimes your ass just bad like these kids are effing up and you got to get talked to for real. But look, everything ain't traumatized you because you soft about it, okay? Or you didn't want to listen, or you didn't get it, okay? Well, I'm not gonna play with the kids. The kids will hurt you. Okay. Last conversation I got into a minute ago, a couple years ago, was with kids. Okay, and they really wanted to fight me. Okay, Corey, remember them kids, girl? I'll shoot them kids. Sorry, Lord. I take it back. You too. Look. Girl. But anyway, thank y'all whenever y'all get here. Yes, the first 10 minutes was crap because StreamYard, you see, it's been perfect. I don't know what the hell StreamYard was doing. I just know I pay my money every month like everybody else, and you better get it together, okay? I don't want to do no troubleshoot. You figure it out, okay? I know I'm not the only one. So anyway, we got through the show. I do appreciate it. Love y'all for the ones that came and popped in and out. Cora, I love you to death. Thank you for always being here. Josh, get in here later. Papa, get in here later. All my friends and them pop in here later, okay? Because they raggedy and they ain't on schedule, okay? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be here when I'm here, okay? I know it's going to take us a little more time to grow because we not as raggedy as everybody else, and we have nobody and nothing to kind of cling on to, and I don't want to make it that way, okay? I want us to enjoy ourselves for a little time and for us to move on, okay? Because we got other shit to do, okay? But this is our time as a family, and it gets real sometimes, and then sometimes we just having a good time, okay? So it'll get better. It'll grow. Maybe we'll move from StreamYard because they do the most sometimes, okay? I got to get hip. You know, I just learned this, so we'll see how that goes. Y'all have a great night. Wednesday night, we got 2 more days working, people, okay? So make sure you come back. Glory family. Make sure you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button because you see how shit going, okay? I love y'all. Please return. Say your prayers tonight. I pray for you. You pray for me, okay? Love you. Love you, Cora. Call you in the morning.